Alright, here's a quick video to show you how you might do the XYZ there. So you're supposed to, here you go. Let's see here. Return true if the given string contains the XYZ, where the XYZ is not directly preceded by a period. So here we go. First off, it returns a Boolean. So the first thing you can do is just put in a return false and just see what happens. And all of a sudden, about half of them are correct. So at least you have a frame of reference of where we're starting. You need to return true or false. So let's go ahead and start searching this string stir for XYZ. That loop is going to be a standard here. Print I equals 0, I less than stir.length, I plus plus, and let's go ahead and get started. If you're going to be searching for it, we probably need to look to see if stir.substring, remember this one, I comma I plus 3, that's going to be looking at 3 character substrings and seeing if that's dot equals quotes XYZ. So if you find it, let's go ahead and what should we return? Now this is just an onset. This is just a start to see how things are going. Let's see here. How'd we do? A couple of them worked, a couple of them didn't. Some of them are out of bounds. So let's see what the problem is. Well, anytime you're doing plus 3 here, we need to go back 3 here. Let's see what this looks like if we subtract 3 here. I think this is subtracting 2, right? Because this is strictly less than. That'll get the minus 3 there. Okay, we got rid of all the out of bounds exceptions, so we took care of that. But now, what are we missing? Well, we found an XYZ, but it's directly preceded by a period. So we need to check to see if the stir.substring equals XYZ and stir.substring I minus 1 comma I is not equal to the period. So we do equals period. Okay. And what happens? Let's close that parenthesis there. But we don't have a not equals method, but we do have equals, and we just put the not sign in front of it. So we're looking at these 3 character substrings. If they equal XYZ, see how that works? Look at the character directly before that 3 character substring, which is I minus 1 I. If it does not equal the period and the substring equals XYZ, return true. Oh, a couple more index out of bounds, right? Well, if you start your loop at 0, I minus 1 is out of bounds, so change that loop to 1. The out of bounds are accepted. Look at the ones we've missed now. We've got almost all of them. Things are going great. What happens if the XYZ is the very first one? We didn't check for that because this is out of bounds. What I usually do is just check for that separately. What if the first substring, so what if stir.length is greater than or equal to 3 and the very first substring 0, 3 is equal to X, Y, Z. That should work, right? Because there is no preceding period that could come before it. So what happens if the very first substring equals XYZ? What do we need to return? You know, return true. This will handle the case separately, and then you never even get to this if you return true here. And voila, you're good to go. All right. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you learned something from it. Try one that's just like it, maybe the XYZ middle. Okay? And good luck with all that.